What is up, guys? It's your boy Falcon back again, and today we're working on this 2014 Nissan Pathfinder. And what we're going to be doing today is replacing the rear shock absorbers, or struts, but they really call shock absorbers. But if you need to do this on your vehicle, stay tuned. We have a 2014 Nissan Pathfinder. What we're going to be removing today is going to be the rear struts. Here they are back here. First of all, you need to jack up the car. We're going to be doing those both sides, but I'm only going to show you on one side. So you need to jack up the car, put jack stands on it. This is the shock absorber that we're going to be removing here. It only has an 18mm bolt down here, and then it's going to have two 13mm bolts here to go ahead and put the shock absorber out. I always like to put a jack here so I can kind of push it up or down so it can help me release the tension on this. Also, sometimes on some vehicles, when you remove this, it is actually also helping the spring not to push everything down. I'm not saying that's the instance on this one, but I always want to be safe, better safe than sorry. So I always put a jack under it, holding the whole structure. That way when I take this off, if I need to lift it up or lower it, I can always do it by hand with the jack, and I have more control over it. So it'll be the part number right here for the shock absorbers for this vehicle. It's a Monroe 37363. For this vehicle, I don't think this one is gonna have either this sleeve or what they call the strut mount or shock absorber mount. So we're gonna have to remove them from this side, put them on the new one, and then put it back in here. So first of all, let's get started. I'm gonna take off the two bolts here. It's gonna be two nuts here because I can feel the studs. It's gonna be two nuts here, take them off, and then the 18mm bolt here. You don't have to worry about this side here because this nut is actually welded to the body, so you don't have to worry about that. So first of all, let's get started on this. All right, so first I'm gonna start removing this 18mm sock bolt down there with my impact wrench. 18mm. Bolt this out, and then up here, like I said, it has 13mm nuts. Now I'm lowering this a little bit so I can release the tension from it. You can see the whole thing coming down right here. So now I'm just gonna push the actual shock down. You should be able to do that, and then just pull it out. There it goes. It has these numbers here. Usually only junkyards put numbers like that. So I'm not sure if these are new from factory or somebody put junkyard ones on. I don't know, but that's just my opinion on that. All right, so here we are on the table. Like I said, I need to remove this and then put it here. This nut here is going to be an 18mm nut too. A lot of times you can get the impact wrench, hold this, and it'll take it right off. If not, I'm going to have to put like a wrench here and then turn this so this doesn't turn, but we'll see if it works out. No, everything's turning, so I'm going to have to hold this, and I'm going to have to use an actual wrench here. Okay, so here the way we're supposed to do it is, this is an 8mm ratchet to hold this right here, and then we're supposed to get like an 18mm wrench, and we need to turn it like this. But also sometimes, only sometimes, this trick can work if you grab like a rag and you basically hold the socket and then you put it here, and then basically you're trying to hold the socket, like squeeze it tight with your hand, and then try to take it off at the same time. What it does, it kind of holds it, and then all you're getting is the little bumps or the torque from the actual torque wrench, and a lot of times it will take it off. So here, let's try that. You guys can see it, it is getting it loose. You see the big difference than before. And there it goes. it worked. So now we take this off. This is the bad one. Push it down. Let's push them both down so you guys can see the difference side by side. It's actually not as bad, but the one on the other side, it actually has oil coming out of it. So here's both of them. You can see the difference. It is definitely slower than the other one. So now all I'm gonna do is grab this, put it through there. There it goes. And this new one should come with its brand new bolt or brand new nut, sorry. There you go. So now I'm just gonna tighten it up on the bench press, just so I can have it held right here. I use some pliers to hold the top of it, and then this is a size 19, or you can also use a 3/4 so I can tighten it up. So this is what I had to do to tighten this back up, but now it's all tight, ready to go. I already double checked it with the impact wrench, so now this can go right back on the vehicle. Okay, so here we are, ready to put it back on. I'm gonna put on the top part first, so it's gonna go down like this, and then we gotta make sure that this kind of faces the same way. It's gonna go down like this. Push this down, and then let it go up to where the studs are. There it goes up by itself. Now I'm gonna just put the nuts, kind of put them where they go. Alright, now that those are on, now I gotta make sure that I align the bottom part so I can put this bolt through. Gotta lift up this side a little bit. There it goes, the whole length there. I'm gonna throw in the first couple of turns by hand. Make sure it doesn't like misalign or anything. There it goes, it's in. Now put it in all the way with the torque, with the impact. Okay, that's tight. Now I'm gonna tighten up the bolts on the top. The nuts are in the top. Alright, so there you are. Now just take this off. The strut on this side is completely finished. Now that I'm done with this side, I'm just gonna do the same thing with the other side. You guys don't need to see both sides. They're exactly the same thing. A couple of things is I'm gonna put a link to an Amazon part, maybe for the same on-roll struts, right there in the description. But a couple of things is there is an all-wheel drive. There is a hybrid. This is a 3.5 non-hybrid front-wheel drive. So there is an all-wheel drive option. There is a hybrid option. And apparently they all take different struts. Well, at least that's what they told me when I called to ask for the parts. So if you might have, the procedure should be almost the same, but the strut might be a little bit different. So if yours is not a front-wheel drive 3.5 non-hybrid, non-all-wheel drive, you might not have the same part numbers, but the procedure will still be the same. Alright guys, so I really hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell for me, share the channel. I will catch you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. You guys have yourselves a great day.